will learn section formula. Now you can see I have taken a point A and point B. Coordinates of A are x1, y1 and coordinates of B are x2, y2. Now the coordinates of point P, this is AB and I have marked P here. Coordinates, if you want to find coordinates of these x coordinate, y coordinate for P, you will be using section formula, and internally means this is, if you join AB, this xy is lying on this part between A and B. Now let's write the section formula. So if you have A as x1, y1 and B as x2, y2, and the ratio P is dividing this AB is given to be m1 is to m2. Now how to write coordinates of x? If you write this way, it's easy to remember the formula. M2 we multiply with x1. So coordinates of P, if I am taking x comma y, x will be m2, you multiply with x1. m1 you multiply with x2, and denominator will be m1 plus m2. Let's talk about y coordinate now. Again m2 I multiply with m1 y1, m1 I'll multiply with y2, and denominator will be m1 plus m2. So it's easy to remember the formula. This is my section formula, which gives me coordinates of point x and y if A and B are given. So in case we talk about this P, X, Y to be midpoint, how the formula changes. If it is midpoint, the ratio becomes 1:1. So coordinates of midpoint can be written as, if PXY is midpoint, this was the formula. When you are saying it's midpoint, the ratio become 1:1. These two parts are equal in case of midpoint. So the formula for midpoint, if you want to check the coordinates of midpoint, formula will become 1 plus 1 in the denominator, because the ratio has become 1. So this will be x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y1 plus y2 upon 2. So the formula is same, but the ratio has been written as 1:1 in case of midpoint. So if they are asking give coordinates of midpoint, you can straight away write x1 plus x2 upon 2 and for y coordinate y1 plus y2 upon 2. And in questions where you have to find the ratio, you can take the ratio as k:1, and same way you can solve your question to find the ratio. Now this m1 upon m2, by m1 upon m2 can be written as, so this I can take another ratio as k:1. So this, in case of questions where you have to find a ratio, you can take let the ratio be k:1 and then you can solve your question.